I did not record that part, so we gotta do it again.
I can't.
All right, so just, okay, you guys got it. So I will,
Play with your, that was a Summit goodie. That's what that was.
Okay, God, I couldn't stop it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we had to start that with it because that is absolutely hilarious. So welcome to the Tuesday night call. So Ashley and I legit met each other on Instagram, and we just had so much fun. It's become like our song. It's kind of like my husband laughs. He's like, how is that your song? And I'm like, I don't know. It just is. We're both just a hot mess, and we're just having a really good time.
I hear you.
I love this. So we wanted to team up and just do a team call together and I wanted to talk to you guys, where we just share like a no bullshit kind of call where it's basically just saying it how it is. And so if anybody is offended by anything that we might say, no, it's coming from love. It's coming from the fact that we want you guys to become incredibly successful, and that this business is not difficult in any way, shape, or form. Does it take time? Yes. And are you going to be here, 5, 6, 7 years from now, right? And so that's where we want to really dive into. And so each of us kind of sat down and we're like, what are some of the things that we know that people are constantly messaging us with that are struggling, or their excuses? And not that it's your excuses, because I had them too. And again, we've all had them. We're like, oh, this is so hard, or this is, and we want to share the answers to it. And we want to share what that looks like. And so what I think we do is, Ashley, you and I could share something, you could share something, go back and forth. I've got 6 things that I want to kind of share. But I want to let you guys know that every single one of you guys can be successful. It's a decision. It's not a choice. It's a decision how you want to grow your business and grow it. But you guys, I just did a live video on Instagram, like a sneak peek into coaching, just for fun. And I really talked about this. One girl literally was talking back to me. She goes, you had 3 jobs when you started? And I'm like, yeah. She goes, how did you do it? I'm like, I don't know. I just did it. You just do what you got to freaking do because you believe and you trust the process. So Ashley and I are so much alike that I literally have friends here in Arizona and all over the country that message me and they go, oh my gosh, Ashley is like the spinning image of you. If you guys are jumping on, make sure you mute your line. I think we have a couple pages worth, so I want to make sure. It's kind of hard sometimes to find all of you guys. But and it really is because I decided just to own authentically who I was and what that and who I am. So Ashley, I'm gonna let you kind of talk for a second here real quick while I try to find this person that needs to mute their line.
Okay. So, it's just so crazy. Like, the thing that's really cool is I always share that and Rhonda said this too, like when she first started in her business, kind of feeling her way out and everything, her business took such a massive turn. She's shared this a ton in the last year when she was just so freaking authentically her. And I remember when I first met her at Summit, our first Summit together, I remember thinking I was like, oh my God, she's even more amazing in person. She's even more amazing in person because we shared a hotel room together. We didn't even know each other, barely knew each other. And we shared a hotel room together, slept in the same hotel room together, and we barely knew each other. And I was like, she is more freaking amazing than she even is on Instagram. And she was even different, even different than she was on Instagram. And I was like, oh my God, she's just more amazing in person than she even is on Instagram. And she's gotten so much more real even now. And we've known each other for 3 years. I've been coaching for 3 years now. And she's just gotten so much more even just so raw and real in her. And she's just so amazing. And so you guys, the big thing in this business, in the whole grand scheme of things, is you've got to be you. You've got to be you. You've got to be you. You're going to build a team of people that you don't know, that have nothing to do with you. You're going to build a team of people that are not authentic. Your business is going to plateau. Your business is going to stall. You're not going to build a business if you just don't be you. It's a big part of it is you have to be you. You really, truly have to be you and just shine your light so bright. If you're speaking to everyone, you are speaking to no one. That's the thing. If you're trying to talk to everybody, you are not going to speak to a single person. You are not. You absolutely are not. So,
I think we all do that. Like, I know in the beginning of my business, I remember just trying to make everybody happy. And did I have people join? Yeah. But I didn't have the people that were there forever. The people that they were like kind of there because they weren't my tribe and my people. And that's why when we go through the coach training, we really talk about building your brand and knowing who you are outside of Beachbody, because it really is who you attract. So I obviously have a mouth and I love Jesus and I drink and I love cake, like almost to, like my husband is like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, I know, like I have serious issues. And a lot of my people have serious issues with cake too, right? And so it's just funny, like just owning that. So I want to actually bring up the first topic, is the reason your bullshit story is holding you back in your business as a coach. So I want to be, and again, this is authentically the things I hear, the things I see, how people just really are like, it's just not working, or I've tried everything, I don't know what's going on, and oh my God, it's my upline, and whether I'm your upline or not, oh my God, she's not giving me these tools, she's not doing this. I want to kind of walk you through something. So I actually started the exact time that Ashley Molstad started. For any of you guys that don't know, she's the #1 coach in the industry. If you do not know this, Danielle Natoni is not her upline coach. In fact, her upline coach doesn't even work the business at all. It's her sister-in-law. And so she didn't have anybody. And it was actually funny, as she went through this business, she ended up reaching out to Danielle for support slightly, but she started this business all on her own. Lindsay Matway, the #3, she was like literally the #1 coach for 3 years. She called Beachbody and signed up to be a coach and didn't even know who her upline was. Never has even been in contact with that upline. So I think that sometimes we put so much pressure on other people that we don't point the finger back at ourselves. And I'll be honest, there was times where I was like, man, you know, I came into this business, you guys, no coach training, no challenge group, no tools, no direction, no new coach letter, no, do you want to join my team page? Nothing. And I want to tell you guys, you know, it's interesting. My upline coach, Danielle Natoni, if you don't know her, she has over 18,000 coaches on her team. And I'm just saying this out loud so you guys can like drop your mouth. She makes over $150,000 a month. Okay. So, and with that being said, she didn't have support. She didn't have the tools. She didn't know what she was doing, but you know, every single one of those coaches that are elite coaches on Danielle's team we all hustle, we all go to YouTube, we all figure it out, we all go to the team page, we ask questions, we go and we dive in and we own the bullshit story that we are gonna change our life. We are the CEOs of our business and we will be successful because we choose to own that, not because of who we signed up to. Now, I wanna let you guys know, there is such a benefit of joining our team. The challenge groups are phenomenal. The support is great. We've got team calls. We've got team training. It's great, but sometimes it can be too much information. You just need to own, why did you start? You are the CEO of your business, right? And we're kind of like, and I wrote this down and it really is truthful. Your coach, our team is kind of like your parent, okay? We are there to help you and support you, but we want you to flock and we want you to grow on your own. We want you to become amazing on your own. We want you to be successful as the CEO of your business on your own, and then we're gonna celebrate together. Okay, there is nothing more important. Like when our team, you guys, we just hit elite, and I didn't get a chance on the last team call. It was like a hot mess, and my camera wasn't working and everything, but our team already freaking hit elite. I cannot wait for Ashley and Heather and Jade's and Kendra's team to hit elite. Now, like that's I'm like, I want them to do that too, right? And we're gonna celebrate together, but you have to really remember that you are the CEO of your business. I'm gonna share one more thing and then have Ashley jump in. The #1 thing I hear is I don't have enough time. And I will tell you guys this really gets under my skin a little bit. And if you don't know my story, I'm gonna share it very briefly. When I started this business, I was broke. I was 6 figures in debt. I was bankrupt, and I had 2 other jobs, and Beachbody became my 3rd job. And I want to say, if you think you know everything in this business, that is the moment that you are unteachable. Be teachable through this moment. Be teachable in this business. But I want to tell you, we all live the same 24 hours. And I know that if you want this truly and your why pisses you off and makes you cry, you will be successful. Okay, so the one thing with not having enough time, kind of give you a backstory of when I started. My first job started at 7:30 in the morning teaching classes. I didn't get off till noon. I would pick the kids off, dropped them off to the babysitter or the husband if he wasn't traveling, went to my next job till 10 o'clock at night. And I did this 5 to 6 days a week. And in between that, for 1 hour a day, I worked Beachbody. You guys, I didn't have a team. It was just me. I shared my transformations. I invited every single week. I lived the 4 vital behaviors because you know why? That's all I knew to do. And when I invited and it sucked, I did it again. And when I invited and it sucked, I did it again. And I learned. But the 4 vitals are everything, you guys. They really, really are what matters. I remember when about 2 years into this business, there was such and it still is, I'm not saying there isn't, such a stigma on having a Success Club partner. Right? I need a Success Club partner. I need somebody that's going to push me in my business. I need somebody that I can work with, like maybe another coach on our team that's going to push me and make me great. I've had 4, I've divorced 4. Meaning I had other coaches that really collaborated with me and we decided to grow businesses together. And I always pushed them and they never pushed me. It never worked out. That's okay. But I hear a lot of people talk about how, oh, I'm just not successful because I don't have somebody that's holding me accountable in my coaching. No, you have the same 24 hours. You can make it happen. You know, every single one of you guys have the vision in the heart. You have to get out of that mindset of, I don't have enough time. I don't know how to do this. You guys, I didn't know how to upload a photo on Facebook when I started. I didn't have an Instagram account. And you know, Ashley literally didn't even have a Facebook account. And she had to set up one to be able to join my challenge group and my team page. If you're teachable and you're willing to work hard and you want this, you will make it happen. Every single week, the National Wake Up Call, it's non-negotiable. It's where I get my tools, it's what I learned. Beachbody provides it in the 411 page every single week. Oh my gosh. So I want you guys to comment in the comment area and just own it. Just own it. It's not like a judgment call in any way, shape, or form. Have you listened to the National Wake Up Call this week? Just type yes or no. I want to let you guys know. Okay, I gotta have a holla. Was that not one of the best freaking calls you have ever listened to? Oh my gosh. Listen to it 17 more times because Janelle is about as real as it gets and there was about 20 billion tools. You need to listen to that call again. It was so amazing. Like I was like, yes, yes, amen, yes. It was so great, okay? When your kids, one last thing, and I want Ashley to jump in. I know a lot of people talk about the time and the not being able to sell. I don't know how to sell. I'm not a good seller. We share, we don't sell. But can I tell you something? You need to not be scared to sell. Do you know, every single time your kids come to you and they say, Mom, can I stay up another 30 minutes tonight? Because I want to watch this show. And you're like, yeah, honey, that's fine. 30 more minutes. Okay. They just sold you. Your kids just sold you. Like that. Your kids can sell you, you can share and change the world. You're being sold every single day through commercials, whatever, right? But the way that you do it, the way that you lead with your heart is different, right? Look at the next time your kid asks to do something, you'll be like, man, you just sold me. You just sold me that play date you want, that pair of socks, that sneakers, they just sold you. Mom, but if I do this, right? So find those pockets of time. Own it. Own what it is, that time frame. I literally would wake up 30 minutes before my first job at 7:30, and I would post on social media. And then on my lunch break at 5 p.m., eating out of a can of tuna. I still have a picture of this. This is so crazy. It's still on my Instagram. Eating out of a can of tuna out of the back of Sephora, I would post in my challenge groups. Like that was how I worked my business. That was it. So I just want to kind of share that. I'll let Ashley kind of take over and kind of share some of her stuff too.
So mine all kind of like blends into each other. So I don't know, because I didn't know if like you were going to go first and then I went. So I don't know if you want me to go like last, because I don't know if I can like break it up into little pieces.
Oh yeah, let's do it. I'll just finish. I've got a couple more points I want to talk on. That's perfect, Ashley. Let's do that.
Okay. Is that okay? I'm sorry, because it just kind of like goes and flows. So I don't think I could break it up.
Yeah, let's do it. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more points. So here, one of the things too, as a brand new coach, I hear all the time is I don't have enough people. I don't know how to connect with more people. I don't have enough people. So kind of a little backstory, when I first became a coach, I was new to Texas. I didn't know a single person. I had just created a Facebook account. I didn't know a lot of people. The only people I knew was my friends and family that didn't live in the same state. And so I want to share with you guys, I get it. But you know what? If that's the one thing you need, it's the one thing you focus on. I remember my upline, basically when I became a coach, because she didn't have training and she didn't have anything, and I would look for something. Here was her answer. Did you YouTube it? Did you go on the team page and ask? Have you YouTubed that? I got to the point where I was like, and here's the thing, you guys, come on our team page and ask, because trust me, we got a crap load of tools. But I want to tell you something right now. If I want to learn how to grow my hashtags, I want to learn how to grow my Instagram. Do you know the first thing I do? YouTube it. Oh my gosh. Do you know how many YouTube videos will show up because of that one thing you're looking for? But what I want you to do is focus on that one thing that you need. Maybe you need to grow your audience. Maybe you don't have enough people, and that is okay, because that's where I started. You have to build trust on social media first. And you know what? I'm sharing with my Diamond coaches tomorrow. I had a very in-depth conversation with all the elite coaches on Danielle's team today. And do you know what makes one coach stand apart from the next coach? Your energy. Your energy that you bring to the table and making the decision to show up every single day will set you apart from every other coach. I don't care if it's after your workout and you're a sweaty hot mess and you're a disaster, go live. This is the other thing, you guys. I hear this time and time again. I get texts every single day. I hear it time and time again. I'm too scared to go live. I'm too scared to post videos. You're making it about you. You're making it about you. It's not about you. Do you want to grow a business? Do you want to grow a team? Do you want to run with other people? Do you want to help a few people? You guys, the moment that I was scared to share those first videos, I remember my upline came to me. So when I come on these team calls or I share in the team training, you need to go live. You need to share videos. You need to do this. And then you tell me you're too scared. Do you know what it tells me? You don't want it. And I'm calling it what it is, you guys. It's true. When my upline came to me as a brand new coach and she goes, Rhonda, I want a workout video from you today on social media. Bam, done. I about peed my pants. How am I going to do a workout? What are people going to watch me? I don't know anything. What am I going to, oh my God, Trevor, she wants me to do a workout video. What am I going to do? I did a plank and I held it and I talked and I peed my pants and I was terrified. But guess what? I didn't die. Didn't die. Do you know the second video she asked me to do? And here's the difference between a coach that wants and it doesn't, is Ashley, me, Danielle, my upline, when she asked me to make a YouTube account, and she goes, make a YouTube account and I want you to share your story in less than 3 minutes. Why you became a Beachbody coach. I went, who wants to hear that crap? Who wants to hear why I became a Beachbody coach? Guess what I did? Okay. And I did it. And I didn't die. And I've been able to help people. So when I share, here's what you need to do. Here's what's going to grow your following. Here's what's going to happen. You've got to bring energy to the table. You've got to do this. And you tell me you can't and you're too scared, you don't want it. Your why's not big enough and you're making it about you. You ain't going to change the world making it about you. So, and I really will tell you, this is what sets apart Ashley from the next coaches. Kendra from the next coaches. Is when they see the training, they don't go, well, I don't know, it's really scary. Like, I don't know if anybody want to listen. Maybe nobody will get on. Who cares? Do you know the live video I did today? I didn't know at all. And I still don't know what's going to happen. I don't care. And I decided to get vulnerable and just kind of like, all right, let's do a little sneak peek behind coaching and I'll tell my story and I don't know who will hear it, but we'll see what happens. And the response was amazing. It's not always that way. But do you know why I go live? Do you know why I do videos? Because my upline told me to do it to grow my following. Done. Like that. I don't question it. I believe and I trust the system. And I know that I'm going to grow, and it's not about me. My business isn't growing, number 4. My business isn't growing, and I don't want to do, here's the one thing that I want to share, bring the energy. You're following way too many people. You're watching way too many people. You're not making it about you as far as like you growing, you doing personal development. You read your personal development book, you read it. Why aren't you sharing it? You do your workout, why aren't you sharing it? Why are you watching so many people comparing yourself every single day? And then you want to know why. Because it's funny, I'll have conversations with you guys who'll be like, oh, I watched this coach do that. And I'm like, really, I couldn't tell you what my upline's doing today. Because I ran and I did. I'm a doer, I'm not a follower. Unfollow or don't do anything until you do what it is that you need to do in this business. Live the 4 vitals. You read a personal development book, go live about how it impacted your life. I have literally gone live and cried after my personal development, been like, oh my God, thank you, Jesus, everybody needs to hear this. Or I'll be cussing left and right and be like, beep, 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 beep. Oh my God, babe, you need to get this book because it's changed my life. And I go live with my energy. Do you know every single one of Danielle's elite coaches, and we're in a group message thread on our phones, every single one of them said, the difference that separates the coaches that bitch and whine about it are the ones that bring the energy and don't follow other people. I'll tell you guys, it'll make you compare. You're comparing your day 100 or your day 10 to somebody that's been doing it for 5,000. It's not realistic at all. It's not. I honestly don't want to follow people. Like I live there, I follow you guys, but like I sit there and I really don't look at a lot of cool stuff because it does screw with my head. I want to be authentically me with my authentic energy, which is seriously a mess. And I'm going to own it and I'm going to come live. And I literally will, you guys, I do this all the time. I literally am like, oh my God, I'm live. Okay. So I worry about it after the fact because my upline told me it works. Done. Check mark. Okay. I don't have a transformation. Number 5, I hear it all the time. You guys, do you know, I actually just shared live on Instagram, I was 115 pounds when I joined Beachbody. I am now 125. I don't have a weight loss transformation. Have I changed from the inside out? Absolutely. Every single person from the day they start has a transformation. In fact, I want to bring up Jamie. She's going to watch the recording tomorrow. She talked literally in depth about how she already feels like a different person. She is less depressed. She is happier. And she can't wait to wake up in the morning every single day. That's a transformation. Okay. You have done everything. I hear this all the time. I've done everything. Nothing's working. Well, guess what? You haven't done everything because I haven't. I don't know about y'all, but I got a lot of stuff to learn and I got a lot of stuff I haven't tried. And so like today, when I went on Instagram stories, I specifically did this poll. Hey, so I'm getting a lot of questions of people want to know how I rebuilt my business. I literally had one full-time working coach last year. One. And you guys, our team hit elite. That doesn't happen by accident. You guys are amazing. But you got to put out into the world what you want. And you got to own it, okay? Listening to every national wake-up call, it's non-negotiable for me, you guys. It really is. Here's the one thing that I think that we discredit with time. Do you shower? You can listen to it while you're in the shower. Do you do laundry? You can listen to it while you're doing laundry. Do you do dishes? Do you drive to work? When you're grocery shopping? I literally have put my cell phone in a cup while I'm in the shower. And I'm like, okay, listen to this call. Mommy's gonna take a shower and have a little mommy time. Okay, I'm listening to a call. It's just like, my upline told me, listen to the national wake up call every day. Done. When my upline is making $150,000 a month, now I don't make 150, but I do well, I'm gonna listen to what the hell she says. Anything she tells me, I'm like, okay, done. Oh, that's scary. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Mel Robbins it. Just do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. It's actually move, right? You can actually implement your PD I already shared that on live. Just go live about your personal development. If you know you're going to get more followers going live, and you know that doing an IG video or just doing a video in general, you're going to get, and maybe you get 2 people. Who cares? Guess what? Next time you'll get 3. Do you know that the #1 coach for a while, Melanie Mitro, what the heck is wrong with me? Melanie Mitro, her very first sneak peek that she ran, she had 0 people on it. She literally talks about this. She did her sneak peek, 0 people. And do you know what she did? She still recorded it. The next time, she had 2 people. You guys, she is like literally one of the top coaches in Beachbody. And that's how she started. She still showed up. Do you know why? Because her coach told her to do it. And she knew it was going to work. She trusted the process. You haven't tried everything. And I got to tell you guys, I haven't either. And I'm so excited to see what's next. Because it's only going to grow me and change other people. But you have to be willing to do the hard things. And you have to be willing to be here a year or two from now. I'll never forget, and then I'm going to hand it over to Ashley. So I'm about a half hour in. I'm going to let her go a half hour in. My upline asked me, you going to be here a year from now? How about 2? How about 3 when it gets real tough? You're going through something real hard in your family. You can be here 3 years from now? Hell yeah, I will be. I will do this to the day I die because I get it. You know, I get asked all the time why I chose Beachbody over all the other businesses out there. And without question, you guys, it's so easy. It provides everything: personal development, food, nutrition, workouts, accountability. Like, it's like everything in one, right? It's not just nutrition. It's not just the workouts. It's like a full body transformation. And you get to run your business being you. That is so powerful, you guys. What other CEO or other business storefront can you open where you can cuss and say you love Jesus and drink wine in the same sentence? I'm pretty sure there ain't any. But there is, and you can do it, but you have to authentically be you. And last but not least, if the personal development book that your upline coach, me, or anybody else said that, oh, this is the book that's going to change your life, and you hate it, ask us for the next one. Biggest mistake I made in this business, you guys. Biggest mistake. You will never go anywhere in your business where your mind doesn't go first. I am reading the most epic book ever right now. I think of you, Amy, when I listen to this, because I'm like, I've just never really listened to a lot of, Grant Cardone. I don't know why. But I can tell you, he's probably not everybody's cup of tea, but man, I need to hear that crap. He doesn't buttercup nothing, and I love it, and I need to hear it, and it makes me go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I go. So whatever personal development, if it does not light a fire under your booty, it's the wrong book, okay? Every single one of you needs something different. I'm constantly struggling with confidence, constantly. And I know people go, what? Yeah, because I just am. It's my story. It's me. And so I'm constantly doing Bible studies or reading books on confidence because that is the area that I suck in. And you know what? I feel like a rock star after reading those books every single time, and that's why I just go. And I trust the process. But y'all, I'm going to be here 5 years from now. Are you? Okay, Ashley, your turn. Cheers.
That was amazing.
I love you, girl.
That's why I was like, I need her in my life. I'm like, I'm just going to stalk her. I'm not going to follow her. And I'm not going to like her posts. And I'm not going to comment on her posts. I'm just going to watch her as creepy and as crazy as I possibly can. And then I'm going to message her. And then she's going to message me back. And then I'm not going to message her back. Then I'm going to wait 6 months. Then I'm going to go, now I'm ready. Don't be mad at me. I'm ready now. Then what happened was 3 years later, here we are. We're going to kick some ass. And we're going to do this forever. And it's going to be crazy. It's going to be amazing. Oh, wait, it already is. But it's going to be even more amazing. I just love you. I'm so obsessed with you. I can't even take it. That was just amazing. So yeah, I just, all I know is after my week of having my Instagram and my life and 3 years of my heart and my soul and my energy and my spirit and my hard work and everything put into my business taken from me, I have a fire lit under every part of me. I will tell you that right now. And I don't know if you guys understand the gravity of that. It's like your account's taken from you, but everything is taken from you. For 3 years, every single post you ever did. Where's Daddy? Where's Daddy at? Did he disappear? Okay, go take that upstairs. He's just gone. Okay. So everything is taken from you, the gravity of this. And I'm just sharing this real quick because this is kind of what is fueling all of this. And I went live in my boot camp about this, but every word that I have ever written that was so fueled by my energy and what I was going through at the time, fueled, it was gone. You can't access the posts, you couldn't access the pictures, couldn't get into your messages, couldn't get to your IGTV, nothing. Everything gone, you guys, everything gone. And I always knew that I would do this forever. I'm going to coach forever till the day that I die. I'm going to do this forever. I'm like Rhonda, I'm in this for the long haul. I'm going to do this forever, right? And I remember what my life was like before I started coaching. I remember that I had this void in my life. I needed this sense of purpose. And I didn't know what that was, but I knew health and fitness saved my life, right? And gave me my light back. But when it was taken from me for those 3 days, I cannot even begin to explain to you what that was like. It was devastating, like beyond devastating. I can't even begin to describe to you. Taken from me. Like I didn't have a choice. It was just gone. And I was like, Jesus, this is what my life would be like if I didn't have coaching right now. Because I remembered what it was like. But it's like when you go through labor and you have kids. You're like, man, I remember it was super painful and really bad, but I can't wait to have more kids. It wasn't that bad. You forget that it was actually really, really bad. And I like forget. It was bad, but man, it was really bad. It was bad. And so this just kind of fuels this. So how do you make it in this business, you guys? Like the thing is, like so many of the top coaches say, there's no difference between you guys and coaches that have been doing this for 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, coaches that are making it this much, Danielle Natoni, coaches that are doing this. The only thing that sets you guys apart or me apart or whoever apart is consistency and time. Consistency and time. Okay? They were consistent and they kept on going and they did it for a long time. They didn't stop when it got hard. So like earmuffs, you know, there's some kids here, so I'm not going to say the F word, but show the F up. Show the F up. This is like a no fluff call. Show the F up. If you guys want to do this, no excuses. You need to show up. There's no reason that you should go like 4 days on your account with no posting. There's no reason that you should be like, oopsie daisy, I wasn't able to post for like 5 days. There's no reason that you guys should not be able to show up. And I'm just sharing this with you because these are things that are game changers in your business. These are things that will change your life in this business because all of you are capable of doing everything with this business and changing your life. All of you are capable of being the #1 coach in the business. All of you are capable of it. There is nothing that can stop you, you guys. There is no difference between you and the top coach in the business, the #2 coach in the business. There's no difference. There's no difference. Except when it gets hard, they don't tap out. They don't go, gosh, it's really too hard. I don't think I can do this. They don't tap out. They just keep going, right? So you need to show up. It's like Ashley Molstad said in a call that I watched, and I've shared this with my team, and I loved it. She just said straight up to everybody, she's like, you know, most of you here on this call, you're not going to be here a year from now. And I was like, dang, dang. If somebody said that to me, I'd be like, dang. And I would be like, okay, I'm going to be here a year from now. Just FYI. So that's the truth. And that is by choice, you guys. That is by choice. That is by people being 3 months in and going, God, this is really hard and I haven't signed anyone. I'm like, oh my God, all these people turning emerald like super quick. And I was over here like, I don't think I turned emerald till I was like 6 or 7 months in or something like that. Like I was such a slow grower and I always share that with my team. I was just so slow. Yeah, I was like so slow. I'm like, oh my God, here I am. All these people turning emerald. Here's Ashley. I'm still here. I'm trying so hard. I'm going to keep going. But you have to show up. And what I wanted to share is I also heard, I think it was Ashley Molstad talking about how you've got preachers and you've got teachers in this business, preachers and teachers, right? And she was saying how she's a preacher. She's not going to teach. She's a preacher. Because you guys, even if you could never go on YouTube, you could never look at anything, any type of learning or researching or knowledge or anything like that. No tools except for me or Rhonda or Danielle, which is like our team. If you only had Rhonda or Danielle or me and what we provide, you guys have more than enough tools in your toolbox to kill this business and change so many lives. You don't need anything else. So you don't need the teacher. You guys have all the knowledge that you need. You just need that preaching. You need to know that you need to use those tools. You need to use those tools and you need to go out and you need to implement these things like Rhonda said. She broke down all those excuses as to why your business isn't growing, why you can't do this, why that. All of those things are just excuses, you guys. You need to take those tools and you need to use those and implement those. You have everything that you need at your fingertips, just even in just our family here and our team that we have here. It's crazy. You guys have everything that you need, right? So the main thing here that I loved is like, if you guys are serious about this, show up, commit, like cut the security cord. If you're going to do this, and I love this and I share this with my girls, commit. At least to a year. You have to just choose to commit. Because if you're like, well, I'm going to do this, but you don't fully commit, 2 months in, you're going to be like, oh, this is hard. I don't know if I can do this. 3 months in, you're going to be like, oh gosh, golly gee, I don't know. This is hard. I'm not sure if I can do this. You have to set a timeline and just straight up commit so you can put blinders on and know that you're not going to have any excuses. You just need to cut the security cord, commit to a year minimum, and just say you're going to show up. No excuses. No excuse, no just whining, no, none of this. And I remember in my first year, that's what I said. I'm like, I'm going to commit to a year. I know it's going to be hard. I know it's not going to be instant gratification. And that's why I committed to a year, because I'm the type where I'm like, how could I make money the fastest? Like, what kind of job could I do? What kind of online work from home job can I do? What can I do to help my family out? What can I do to make an income quickest? I've always been that way. Like, what can I do the quickest? How can I lose weight the quickest? How can I get results the quickest? And this was the first time like ever in my life that I knew it was going to take time. I knew it. So I said, I'm going to do this for a year. And then I'll reassess at a year. And if I absolutely suck, then I'll quit. But I'm going to give it a year. Then that way I can't bow out. I can't be like, it's too hard. I can't be like, oh, woe is me. I'm not signing enough people. Nobody's messaging me. I committed to a year. So now I got to show up every freaking day, regardless of how well I'm doing. I have to show up for a year. So I cut the security cord. I just freaking gave it my all for a year. And it's so funny because literally at a year was like right when Rhonda reached out to me and my business really started picking up, and she was like, Ashley, I would love for you to speak on our team call and talk about what's going on in your business and what's happening. Because that was when my business really started to kind of move, was right around the year mark. And it's so funny because one of my amazing coaches and friends, I just love her and I'm just so proud of her and she's just so amazing, Haley, she was like, Ashley, I'm so glad that you constantly say, give it a year, commit to the year. Because she's like, right after the year mark is when her business really started to pick up and really started, like the magic started happening. And I'm like, that's just it. Like, you have to understand, you can't be like, oh, it's been 6 months. Oh, it's been 8 months. The year mark for me was when it really started to pick up. And that's where it just barely started. So you guys have to understand that, like, these coaches that are just doing these amazing things, they've been doing this for years and time. And it's the snowball effect, you guys. So you have to just cut that security cord and you have to commit and you have to set a time commitment. So you can't pull out these excuses and be like, woe is me, I'm not signing people fast enough. Woe is me, I'm not doing a good enough job. Remove that from the table so you can just work hard, just focus, just hustle, and just show up. Now, how do you do that? How do you show up every single day when you're new to the business and you're like, I don't have people messaging me. I don't have people really like doing anything. I'm not super busy. I don't have all these followers. I don't have all these things to interact with. How do you do that? That's the big thing in the beginning is you're like, well, I'm not super busy. How do I do that? And this has been something that's been huge for my team in growing my girls and getting them to rank advance and getting them to grow their followers and getting them to really move forward. We've had lots of rank advancements lately. And that's to love the process, you guys. Love the day-to-day process of coaching. Don't get tied up in the end results. Don't get tied up in, are they going to say yes? Are they going to say yes? Are they going to sign up? Are they going to buy a challenge pack? What about the Shakeology? Stop with the end results. Stop being emotionally attached to the end result. You have to just focus on the day-to-day process. Like, Rhonda is a straight up hustler. Her and I are hustlers. We love the process. We love it. Love the hustle it takes every day. Love returning messages. Love building connections. Love sending thank you messages. Love checking into the boot camps. Love checking in with the coaches. Maybe you don't have coaches. Maybe you don't have your own girls in the boot camps. Get in the process of checking in with the boot camp girls that are in there that aren't yours. Get in the process of being a coach and leading a team, even if they're not your people. Get in the process of loving the hustle, right? You have to love that daily coach life, because when you love that and you show up, you guys, you fall in love with it. And when you love the day-to-day process, regardless of the outcome, regardless of if you're signing people, regardless of if you're getting all these messages, you're building that connection. You have that energy, and people feel that, and they feel that love, that genuine love you have for coaching. And that energy comes out in your page, you guys, and they just gravitate to you. Trust me. You got to live it, and you have to breathe it, and you have to love it. Okay. let's see. And then building connections is huge. For me, I share that with my girls all the time. And honestly, it's proven so true for me with this whole Instagram thing that happened. I'm super big on, like, what I will do is I always tell my girls, everyone that likes your posts, everybody that comments on your posts, everybody that watches your stories, those 3 things are huge. Likes your posts, comments on your posts, watches your stories. Send them thank you messages. This was a game changer for my business. The second I started doing this, like however many years ago that was, my business lit up and took off. It was insane. Within months of starting to do that, I didn't even really have time to do it because I started to get so busy. Send voice messages or videos, or if you're too afraid to do that, but like Rhonda said, you shouldn't be afraid to do that. If that's going to build your business, you need to do it. Send videos, voice messages, or write it out. Short little thank you messages, you guys, for people that like your stuff, comment on your stuff, and watch your stories. Game changer. A quick video saying, hey, just wanted to say thanks so much for checking out my stories. I really appreciate you checking out my page. Hope you're having an awesome week. That's literally it. That's it. Voice message, same thing. Or type it out if you're trying to ease into it. Hey, just wanted to say thanks so much for checking out my stories. Hope you're having an awesome week. Copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Send those messages out. All you're doing is starting a conversation. You're building a connection. You're telling them, thank you for checking out the page. Thank you for liking my post. Thank you for commenting on my post. That's it. You're starting a connection, building a relationship. That's all you're doing. And people appreciate that. They appreciate that so much. And it just kind of opens up the lines of communication. And then you get conversations going left and right. And then these people get to know you. And then they build trust with you. And then when it's time and they want to reach out, they already trust you. So then the whole bringing in the conversation of Shakeology or the challenge packs or signing up as a discount coach, they trust you. They trust you. So the whole money thing and the cost of stuff doesn't matter because they trust you. So they don't even question it. I rarely get people saying that it's too expensive or that they don't want to be. I never get people saying they don't want to be a discount coach, you guys, never. And I know that's a concern for people is like, I don't want to be a discount coach. Why do you need my social security number? Never happens. Like never happens. People are just like, yeah, sign me up. This is great. Of course I want to be a discount coach. I want to save 25%. Hello. And that's building your team and that's saving them money and that's building your team, you guys. Okay. So you have to build that trust and then it's a no-brainer. They're like, dude, sign me up. You're amazing. I love this. I trust you. Help me. It's amazing. So it's all about building those relationships, you guys. And that was huge for me with my Instagram thing. And it really showed through. I got so many messages from people that found me and reached out to me and were saying the most wonderful, kind, amazing things. And they were like, girl, Instagram is never going to see an account grow as quickly in such a short amount of time as yours is going to grow. They're like, you aren't even going to notice a difference. It is not even going to affect you. And it was just so unbelievable. And I know it was because I just try to be as genuine as I can and build those connections and be as real as I can. And people feel that. People feel that and they appreciate that. And it's just real. And I think it's raw. And it carries through on your page. And no, maybe you're not going to sign up a challenge pack with this person right away, but it's not about that. This business isn't instant gratification, and all coaches will tell you that. It's not going to be right away. But these people will find you, and these people will stick with you, and these people, when they're ready to start this journey, they will come to you. They will reach out to you because they trust you. And then when they're ready, because they trust you, it's not this big drawn out thing. They're just like, dude, you know the boot camp you keep talking about because we've been talking forever and I've been following you for months. I'm ready. Sign me up. And then you're like, okay, you want to do this? Yeah, sign me up. Send the link. Boom, signed up. It's literally like a 3-hour ordeal. You just sign somebody up as a discount coach. They already know you. It took 2 seconds. Boom. You already know this person. Connection. Odds are, since you already know them, they're going to stick with you. They're going to love it. And they stay with you for years. All because you were just genuine. And so I truly do believe that. And I truly do believe it is just everything. And it's just so important to lead your business in that way. Because when you lead to like serve others and are genuine and build those relationships and build those connections, and maybe it takes a little extra work to put in that effort. But you guys, the income will come, the business will come, and the snowball effect will come. I had like so many messages, you guys, on my new account with only 500 followers. And I say only because compared to 15,000, That's not very much. So in 3 days, I had 500 followers. I had like 20 something messages of people ready to sign up, you guys, with 500 followers. That's ridiculous for 500 followers. And most of them were new people. I was just like, what? I couldn't even believe it. And I just truly do believe it's all about the energy and things like that. So I think that's it. Yeah. So hopefully that was helpful. I truly do believe energy and building relationships is everything. And I just think in the long run, like that is when you're building those relationships and you're building your following and you're gaining trust, that leads to building your business. Building your business leads to building your income. It all goes hand in hand, and it's just amazingness. So
yeah, Ashley, I love it. It's so true. Like you guys serving to others, literally serving, and that energy is everything. We talk about, what is it, the book, The Go-Givers? If you guys haven't read the book, The Go-Givers, it teaches you to give more, to receive, and it's so, so true. I have people daily that will message me, what self-tanner, just randomly what self-tanner to use, and I run and go get it, or I freaking hit Google and I go, here's a link, here it is, go get it. Took me 5 seconds to do it. But yet if I can help somebody in that one area, then I've built a friendship or this business is all about building relationships, and it will come if you do that. And that's why knowing your brand and going out and serving and doing those messages. And Ashley, I love you shared the Instagram. You guys, we have an opportunity every single day of the people that are following us to connect with them. Every single morning, the first thing I do after I do my personal development is I go on Instagram and I respond to every person that commented or my inbox. And it's my first place thing that I do. And I want every single person to get a heart, a like, a comment, a voice message, whatever it might be, because that, and people will literally message me every single day. You took freaking 5 seconds out of your day to voice. Yeah, I did. They didn't realize it's so much easier. And I want them to see how excited I am. I'm excited to help. People will know if you're doing this for the dollar, if you genuinely want to help. And I really think that really is the difference. I loved when Ashley talked about, like, literally my business the first year was a joke. I didn't know what I was doing. But I was like, I'm going to be here a year from now. And every single month, every single year, everything changes. Instagram, the algorithm changes. Everything. You've got to be willing to grow with that and learn just like we are. Like we're, that's what's going on now. That's what's going to work. All right. Well, as long as I can connect with them and help people and build trust and give them some kind of value. I was telling one of my coaches this week, my number one goal every single day. So here is something I do every single day on social media. I'm not even kidding you. Every single day on my stories, you will see me give something away for free. Now, what I mean by that is maybe a swipe up to the Bible study link, maybe a swipe up to my favorite beauty product, maybe a meal, maybe a tool that's going to help them, maybe what to eat or what, a video, something that is going to add value to people that have not purchased from me. I'm going to give them something. And I literally, it was funny. I think I went 2 days once without doing something. I was like, oh my God, I need to give them something for free. Like I need to give them something for free because I want other, how cool would it be if your girlfriend's like, y'all check out this shirt. What if your girlfriend's like, I just got this really cute shirt. Okay. I just got this really cool shirt. Want the discount code? Because I got one for you. Go get one. Dude, every single time I buy something from somebody, I go, hey, so like, can I have a discount code? Because I got like these followers and I know that they'll get it too. I didn't ask for a discount. I didn't get a discount when I bought that shirt. I didn't get it, but y'all are going to get one. Because I want to serve others and give as much as possible because first of all, I want women to feel amazing. Second of all, it's a great way to build trust. Third of all, if somebody could come to your social media every single day and get one thing for free. Now, when I say for free, value that they would want and that they could go and share with another person. Okay? A recipe, a makeup tip, whatever. A move of the day, how to build shoulders, how to build an ass, how to talk nicely to your children. Well, I don't know, whatever. I don't know, I'm still working on that every day, right? But whatever it might be, there's something that all of you guys have. I've got some of you guys that are amazing parents, and I look at you, I've got somebody in mind, but I'm not gonna shout her out because she'll be like, I'm totally embarrassed, but I'm just like, how do we have the mom she is? She's so great, she's all calm and like, wow, was I like that when my kids were 3 and 4? I don't know, I don't think so. But man, think of the value you guys can give from just your life and what you're living, and ultimately build trust. But the last thing I want to share, Ashley, thank you so much for everything you shared. The one thing that I do hear, and I want your opinion on this, Ashley, this is probably the most common thing that I get, and we can close out. If you guys have any questions, type them in. But the one question I get a lot of time is, well, obviously I'm busy, I don't have a lot of time, and neither did I, right? With 2 other jobs and a husband that traveled and kids and running around. I'd be in the carpool lane, I'm like, whatever. Be in the Target parking lot, whatever I'm doing. I video when I'm in the grocery store. I have no shame. I'm like, hey, your kids are in the background, by the way, but no, whatever. But like, honestly, the time, I'm going to call people out and I'm going to call myself out. When I first started this business, I would scroll. Oh, that's cute. Like, oh yeah, that's cute. No, I don't do any of that shit anymore.
Yeah.
I have business to do. And when I finish the business, I like and comment. You guys were getting caught up in the scroll. We're getting caught up in all the social media is almost like a candy store. You open it up and you're like, oh, that's a pretty shirt. I need to order that. Oh my God, that said it's going to make my eyelashes look worse. No, get your job done and then reward yourself with a scroll. So my upline actually taught me this, and I remember never forgetting it. I remember being like, oh, I do that. So then I would sit there and go, oh, getting caught up in the scroll. And I would say, reward yourself with the scroll later on. I like mama's post and comment and tell her how cute she looks and whatever. And text Aunt Shelly back when, after you've done your power hour, after you've lived the 4 vital behaviors. You guys, you've got to do the work before the scroll. You've got to. Otherwise, you'll never be successful in this business because you're going to be like scrolling. Squirrel, sure. Squirrel, oh yeah, challenge group. Squirrel, oh, workout. Can you imagine doing your workout? I actually thought about this today before I got on this call. Can you imagine doing the new workout? Okay, holy cow, have y'all done it? Oh my God, I'm so pumped. If you imagine doing the workout and you're like in a burpee and you're like, hold on, mom. You're not gonna do that. You're gonna get your freaking workout. Hold on, let me buy that shirt real quick. No, you're gonna finish the freaking burpees because that's what you showed up to do. So when you show up to get your work done, go and do your power hour, boom, done, check it off, next. All right, mom, I can like your post now. Guys, I was the worst at this. I would find my hour went into 4 hours. Well, I had 2 other jobs. I didn't have 4 hours to spare. I got 1 hour a day. How am I gonna do it? I'm gonna get the 4 things done and then go on with my day. So Ashley, what do you wanna say about that?
It's like every little bit of time adds up. Like every little bit of time adds up, And so it's like, I hear people say, again, it's just like you said, Rhonda, it's like the excuses, it's no fluff, you guys. Like, you have the time. You can make the time. You can get up 30 minutes early, power some shit out before you got to do what you need to do. You know how much you can get done in 30 minutes? Like, be efficient. You need to put your phone in airplane mode, and don't mess around. Like, whatever it is you need to do, I don't know. Like, you just need to figure it out. Like, excuses are excuses. You know what I mean? Like, you have time. I don't watch TV. I literally don't watch TV. And I know some people would be like, well, I have a show on Netflix that I want to watch. Okay, well, right there, you have a show that you want to watch on Netflix and you watch that for an hour and you absolutely think you must watch that show on Netflix every night. Okay, again, that's a matter of priorities right there. Do you want to watch that show on Netflix, or what do you think that hour, 5 nights a week, will do for you, compound effect, a year from now? That's a choice, to watch that show for an hour or spend an hour on your business at night. So you can be like, I don't have time. And I come home, I watch the show every night. You guys, you have time. So many people act like they don't have time. I'm so tired, I don't have time. And they watch Netflix. I'm just saying, keeping it real. I'm just saying, like, I don't watch TV, yada, yada, yada. I could even get up earlier than I already do, and I could do more work. So I'm still not even doing as much as I could. I could get up earlier. I could go to bed later. You know what I mean? So you guys have to remember that. Like, if you want to make it happen, again, show the F up. Show the F up. That's what it comes down to. And I just say no fluff. And like Rhonda says, no fluff, because that's the truth, you guys. You all are more than capable. It's your choice to use an excuse or to show up. And then I just wanted to touch on something real quick to show you guys like what a big deal it is to put that little extra effort in. One of the coaches on our team that joined us like a few months ago, Crystal Crystal, she actually, here's an example. She reached out to one of the cast members of 80 Day Obsession to sign up underneath them to be a coach. And she said when she reached out to them that they literally didn't interact with her at all. They just were like, okay, you got to purchase a challenge pack. Here's my link, sign up. And so she said that. And so I had no idea, you know, when Crystal had reached out to me, I just talked to her like I normally do. I'm like, hey, what's up? And we just chatted a little bit, and she was super ready to do it. And we just talked back and forth like normal people, just talking, chatting. I'm sure I sent her videos, and then she was ready to sign up. So she didn't share this with me probably till after the fact, but she's like, I'm so appreciative that you took the time and actually just spoke to me like a person and just talked to me. And then she shared who she had reached out to, and that they didn't even say anything. And they were just like, hey, you got to purchase the challenge pack. Here you go. Here's my link. She was just like, really? So you guys, it really does matter. You may think like, really, is it that big of a deal? Just being a person, just talking to them, taking a little bit of time to send a video. It's literally all you got to do. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for reaching out. I would love to help you. Like, I love everything about this. The boot camps are amazing. That's literally what I send. I just say how amazing our boot camps are. Beachbody's amazing. I love it with my heart and soul. I'm going to send you my boot camp breakdown that just explains how everything works. Super grateful you reached out. Can't wait to chat. It's like 3 videos, you guys. And then I send the boot camp breakdown. Those 3 videos. It's the difference between you signing somebody and them being like, okay, this coach just thinks I'm another paycheck. You know what I mean? So like, connect with your people, show them that you actually care, and then it's not just about like the money. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to share that. That's what matters.
Those people that sign people up like that, they will get the sale on occasion. Of course, this one they didn't, right? But they won't be there with them forever.
That's exactly it. That's exactly
the thing, you guys, I don't want to work hard every single month to get new people. I want to work hard to get people that believe in our team. They love us, they stick around, and they don't leave. And we become family. Like that, to me, you guys, I got sick of signing people up for challenge packs and not really understanding why they weren't staying. I was like, what am I doing wrong? I'm like, okay, I don't like this. This is icky. And I was never like that, but I just didn't understand the process of really, and now I've got, it's my favorite part. But you guys, when you actually do it right, it might take a little more time, but what's going to happen is they will be there a year from now. They will be there 2 years from now. When I moved to Minnesota, I've shared this so many times, and if you guys live in Minnesota, I mean this, or anywhere in that area, I mean this from the nicest place in my heart. I absolutely hated it. I was so terrified to be there. I thought I was going to die. It was -50. I didn't know what to do. I literally didn't know what to do. So I set a goal to wake up an hour earlier every single day for 6 months. I decided not to watch TV, and you guys, this meant I woke up at 4 o'clock every single day for 6 months. Now, I'm not saying this is going to be your story, and again, I'm not saying this to obviously boast. You guys get this, you understand it, but I took my business in that 1 year from 40 grand a year to 85. By waking up an hour early for 6 months, it took my business, but I will tell you, I didn't get caught up in the scroll, and I did everything that we talked on this call tonight. I doubled my income in 1 year. I hustled hard. I was freezing my ass off, and I didn't know what else to do. I had nothing else. I couldn't play in the snow. I would die. So I just had to do that. So Ashley was asking really quick, the swipe up on Instagram, can you do it? No, you can't do it till there's a certain amount of followers. But what you can do is on the swipe up on Instagram, you can have them say, you can have a call to action in it and say, DM me a heart, DM me your favorite emoji. You know what I mean? So I think still have a call to action in your stories if there's not a swipe up feature for you, but have a call to action, do this, do that. You know, shoot me I'm ready. I always think an emoji is the easiest thing, and I go, oh, well, I know why they did that, right? So that when you still build that connection, I find that really, really works when you didn't have that. So, Ashley, any of you guys that have questions after this call, I will upload it. I want to know when I upload this video, I want to know what one thing after this call, so I want you to think about it, write it down right now. So when I post the video in the team page, I actually want to see what one thing you guys are going to do immediately tomorrow. What's one thing that you can apply to your business tomorrow that's going to make you better? It's going to allow you to take this business to a whole nother level. Okay, so pick that one thing, you guys. The national wake-up calls. Don't get overwhelmed with them. What's one thing that you can grab from that call that day that you can implement today? Don't try to do it all. Okay, what's one thing that you'll do? But I just want to say I am just so proud of Ashley. I love watching her. The one thing that I love is I never have to wonder if she's doing her workout. I never have to wonder if she's doing her shake. I never have to wonder if she shows up. I never have to wonder if she's posting. I never have to wonder if she hits Success Club points. I never have to wonder if she's changing the world. I freaking know she's doing it. And that, you guys, is duplicatable. You guys can have that. You guys can do that. Go out and speak your tribe and lead with your heart and give more. So Ashley, I just love you, girl. I love you. You're like my sister from my mama. She just doesn't know it. So thank you so much, girl.
It's because I learned from the best. That's why.
Hey, I'm learning with you too, girl. But I love you guys. Have a great night. I hope we could give you some value and just some truth, and just let's go change the world and tell us what that one thing is, okay? Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, everybody. Bye.